MLB 20. Hello, guys. Today is the finale of this morning. This is episode 50 of MLB 20, the show of every. That's going to be one that will be taken over by MLB 21 later on tonight. You guys will have the premiere of MLB 21 either this Thursday or Friday. 20 on the 1 to 2 days a week slot. But other than that, guys, this is JD, your host, the Running Egg and Tuba Chat, with love, support, and respect. To catch the finale, you guys can jump right in. The live chat this morning. And as always, guys, if you want to catch the series premiere of MLB 21 after I obtain it, and like I said, guys, it will be premiering either this Thursday or Friday, because I go back to work tomorrow, and then I'm off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But other than that, guys, make sure you guys can hit that like button, support button, comment in full. With love, support, and respect in this group. Highest moderators is 151 in this group. Whatever we do in any channel, we can do in our chat, guys. In the live chat, thumbnails, banners is always the opportunity of a lifetime. You know, enjoy some great videos from a commentator, like say me, for example, as the awesome commentator to Running Egg and Tuba Chat. The way that things can really go to. Does anybody in the live chat this morning that has a Twitter? Guys can follow me on Twitter. I'll follow you guys on Twitter. And also the numbers are always the same. J and D are capitalized. As long as if you guys have any capitalization, actually capitalization or lowercase, uppercase, lower, let me know in the live chat. But why don't that, guys? The numbers are 824 in this finale, 824-65600. If you guys also have a group on Discord, you guys can friend request me on Discord. Tell me you guys said hello, and let me know if there's anything you'd like to discuss today. Anything about MLB 21, anything about this finale, or how work's going for me at Walmart, and you guys can let me know. Anything you guys want to bring in the general. But other than that, guys, if you guys also have a Steam account, you guys can friend request me on Steam, so we can send each other's account name, what games we like playing, and let's see how that's going to discover that, for sure. You guys let me know in the live chat if you guys do have a Steam account for that, for any games you like playing, and we can talk about it for sure. But when doing this finale, guys, remember, guys, MLB 21 will be premiering in a couple days after I obtain it with my Money in the Bank later on today. Now we'll set out this game every 1 to 2 days a week in a couple of days for sure. And throughout this group, guys, no S for S intended. Love, support, and respect is always the key. Knowledge is always the key with power. Most of us know how to follow this instantly. Allow me to demonstrate. Remember, guys, as the awesome commentator, I never set up between comments going forward. Hey, what's up, TJ? How you doing, buddy?
Red heart, nice red heart, red
Happy Tuesday this morning. How are you? But other than that, guys, we've watched videos in full. We like, support, comment in full. Sarah tweeted out, added to a playlist, and you guys can vote on Land at 32, Red Settlement at 13. As today is the finale of MLB 20 this morning, guys, before I switch to MLB 21 after tonight. I'm tired, but what's up, Gaming Z? How you doing, sir? So, in the last game of the series, going forward, all it is going into MLB 21 for PS5 very shortly. But tonight, or like I said, I'll probably premiere it either Thursday or Friday. It will still be 1 to 2 days a week. So, as today will be Game 1 in Tampa, a 4-game series. As it's going to be the last time I will do MLB 20 this week and throughout this year. Not sure if it'll come back, but it all depends. But every 19 to 20 minutes, guys, in this group, you guys get IGN news. For the most part, anything you guys want to bring going, let's see what kind of stuff we can actually bring towards the table. So today will be Game 1 in Tampa. And today will be the 19 and 30 Tigers taking on the 25 and 27 Tampa Bay Rays, excuse me. In Game 1 in Tampa this morning today, guys, starting pitcher for the 19 and 30 Tigers is going to be Casey Mize. Casey Mize is not that bad of a pitcher. He has a 3-4 record today, guys. 39 strikeouts with 3.82 around average. And pitching for the 25 and 27 race today will be Tyree Morton. Now, Tyree Morton has a good one-loss record. As the guys can see in the upper right of your screen, he has a 6-2 one-loss record. Very nice record of the season. 77 strikeouts with 3.32 around average in the series finale this morning of the series. We're going to take it down to the ballpark today, guys. Not sure if I'm going live tonight, but if I do, I'm going to see if I can get some good-minded strategy so I can take down this builder's ass, hopefully. Either tonight or tomorrow night after 5. Well, tomorrow's Wednesday. But we'll see how that's going to go for Saturday, guys. I'll keep you guys up to date. But other than that, on the mound for the 19-30 Tigers in this finale this morning is Casey Myers, right-handed thrower, on the right side of your screen of the live chat today, guys, with love, support, and respect in this entire good group. So Running Egg and Tubichat. And that is Casey Myers with a 3-4, a bit under average, but a little bit cold with a 3-4 record for 3.82 or around average. And for the last time you guys will hear me say in the series, for the series until MLB 21 takes over, and it will be taken over by tonight. So leading off will be Victor Reyes at center, Nico Gurum at DH, Samir Candelario at third, Jonathan Scope at second, Will Castro at short, CJ Cron at first. At left field is Harold Castro, Roy Bonifacio is at right field, and batting ninth is the catcher Jake Rogers, 75 and overall of the season so far. CJ Cron is only batting 156, so he'll be sitting out. So how is everybody doing this morning? Happy Tuesday, as we speak. As today is the series finale of 1 to 2 days a week of MLB 20. But that's right, guys. Later on today, I will be for PS5 MLB 21 or so. Not so one. I'm thinking about maybe doing 1 or 2 teams. I could probably do 1 or 2. One of us would be I'm thinking either the Washington Nationals or the Chicago Cubs, or I can stay with the Tigers maybe. It all depends what you guys think of the live chat. You guys let me know. If you guys also want a shout out this morning, let me know. The Running Egg and Tubichat, as my highest moderators count is 151 in this group. In the middle, guys, starting pitcher for the 19-30 Tigers today of this morning, it's Casey Myers, 10th start of the season, 3-4 one-loss record, now a little under average, but keeping it safe, with a 3.82 all-around average. And batting first for the Rays today will be Miguel Morgan, 182, 3 homers, 9 ribbies. Gets a sign down, Myers from the stretch, and for the first pitch. That's going to be foul to right field. Right to the strike. Last game was 1 for 5 for single also, guys. But when anybody comes in this group, any finale that I've done over the years, whether it's for PS5, actually for PS4 for the last 6 years, or any game that I've done, I actually try to complete as good as I can since I've been a big fan of RPGs since I was a kid, and just kept on going and going, as good as anything else it could be. So that's the second strike. Now, as I said, no balls, 2 strikes from the stretch. And that's a strikeout. That's the first out for the Rays. First strikeout by Casey Myers. But other than that, guys, let me know if there's anything you'd like to ask involving in this group today. Oh, hola, ¿cómo estás, Mark? What's up, buddy? How are you? Welcome to the finale of baseball. Up next to bat will be Yandy Diaz. He's batting 246 from the stretch. That's going to be a foul to right for a strike on the board. Batting 246, 3 homers, 19 RBIs driven in. But other than that, guys, I normally like baseball. Baseball is usually concentrating, relaxing, gets the entertainment going, and makes everything under control. That's going to be a fly to left field, and makes the catch defensively, and that's out number 2 for the Rays. But other than that, guys, great, happy 420 to you. Oh, thank you. And today's day, guys, like I said, guys, it is April 20th. Today is the release date for MLB 21 to sell for PS5. That will set out this game for 1 to 2 days a week. I have heard the graphics are good, but I think they might be a bit more better than any of the latest baseball games I've played over the years. Since the PSP, from the stretch. The bottom, 1 ball, no strike. Batting next will be Rennie or Zonia. Batting 264. But, how you been today? Mark, it's good to see you back finally. 1 ball, no strike. From the stretch. And that's going to be a fly to right field. Gets under it, defensively, makes a good catch, and the side is retired. In this finale today. We're going to bottom of the first inning today, guys. Game 1 in Detroit. Rays nothing, and Tigers coming to bat. In this finale this morning, guys, starting pitcher for the 25 and 27 Rays today, number 50, Charlie Morton. Now, Morton is making his 11th start of the season. A good old-fashioned, maybe great-fashioned 6-2 one-loss record with a 3.32 all-round average and 61 hits.
This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows.
And batting first for the Tigers will be the first batter is Victor Reyes, batting 231. Gets the sign down a little bit. Morton from the stretch, up the upper right a little bit. Oh, I'll read the tab in just a second. Mark says, "Are you almost ready for bed?" Wow. Well, what time did you work last night, buddy? I mean, I didn't work yesterday because in the last 5 days, from Wednesday to Sunday, buddy. As we speak, Mark, I decided I was gonna be putting PPTO, protected time off, for just to have so that way I can get some good rest, and so that way I can get a good old-fashioned break yesterday. So, even though I was supposed to work 8 to 5 yesterday, so you know, I just thought it was, you know, it's like if you have PPTO, use it any time as long as you feel, if it's feel you need to use it, or just want some time off a little bit, you know, that's the only thing. Next to bat, Nico Goodrum, batting 263, he's on deck. 3 balls, 1 strike, Morton from the stretch. But it's all good. And that's going to be a ground ball to the mound, picks it up, makes the catch, first out for the Tigers. We guys are getting news in another 7 to 8 minutes, guys. Remember, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, you guys get some good news. You guys can leave a comments on the table as well, and we'll see how that's going to go for you in this group today, for this morning. That'll bring up next Nico Goodrum, batting 263. Here's the pitch by Morton. At the bottom angle, 1 strike. Also has 5 homers and 12 RBIs driven in. We're in jersey number 28. I went into work around 4 p.m. and got out at 1. Wow. Well, you must be really exhausted, buddy. I mean, did you manage to get some of your work done? That's going to be a ground ball to right field. Gets a little off the wall a little bit, and that's a base hit to right field. And that's a double for the Tigers. But yeah, the graphics when it comes to baseball games, guys, I mean, one of the goodest ones that I've played in baseball history was when, I think it was for the, well, there was a couple games I played for the PS4 over the years, after over 6 years. I think one of the best varieties involving baseball is the fan base, the participation, and the growth that people can see for anything. Here comes Samir Candelario, batting 271, 10 homers, 29 ribbies, driven in. Runner on at second, 1 out. From the stretch, the bottom 1 strike on the curveball. Was acquired by the Cubs in the 2017 draft. But I think we might be okay going forward too. I mean, as long as I am prepared for MLB 21 this week, that's going to be really interesting for you guys. At the bottom, 1 ball, 1 strike, ball is low. Runner will hold on at second base. But do you have any thoughts on that, Mark? Like I said, you guys must be tired after working from between 4 to 1. But if I really had that set, I would get no time for you guys on the live chat or any time with my Angel. It's going to be a fly to center, makes the catch, second out for the Tigers. Runner will hold on at second. Batting fourth today, guys, will be Jonathan Scope. 212, 10 homers, 23 RBIs driven in. Runner at second, 2 outs. And here's the pitch by Charlie Morton from the stretch. I also had some breakfast this morning, guys, since I was hoping I was going to save my facial hair between my sideburns, a little bit on my goatee, and a little bit on my mustachio or something like that. So I was trying to see if my family had, or one of my peers had a razor that I can use, so I can save it off at this point, you know. And and pretty much I was up since 5:15 this morning again. But my opponent asked me in this group, why be up a little more early? You know, that's the only thing, and that's a strikeout. Last two support is okay. That's alright. That's fine. 2 with 10's gonna be live. Actually, running X's gonna be live today, round 2. Go to the top of the second. Game 1 in Detroit. Tigers nothing. Rays nothing. But today is the finale, guys. It was better than pre-COVID. I would work 5 to 3, 4 days a week. So let me ask you this, Mark. So you would work 5 in the evening to 3 in the morning, right? I mean, my ass cannot be up 10 hours straight for it, but it all depends. I mean, I'd be so tired and exhausted. Leading off next for the Rays will be Brandon Lowe. Watch for games, 6 for 17 for an average of 353. 245, 10 homers, 27 RBIs driven in. Damn. But other than that, how long have you been working at your job for, by chance? I mean, if I would have ever worked 5 to 3, my ass would be so damn tired with no joke intended, buddy. You know, I mean, trust me, I would. But, yeah, I don't know. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the stretch, up top, 2 balls, no strike. I mean, if I would, my opponent would ask me what would be going on with me, for sure. Trust me. 2 balls, no strike. From the stretch. At the bottom, 3 balls, no strike. Then I used to deliver paper out till 7 in the morning. Oh, that's true. I'm next to bat, Austin Mayles, batting 286. He's on deck. 3 balls, no strike. Myers from the stretch. I mean, most of us would be so tired, to be honest. That's ball 4, first walk by Casey Myers. Good morning, Ted. What's up, girl? How you doing? Welcome to the live chat. Now, my statistics, guys, my highest likes is 29. Top reviews is 96 and 113. Batting 5th, next will be Austin Mayles, batting 286. Run at first with nobody out in this finale this morning. At the bottom, 1 strike. Last 2 games had 3 runs scored. You've been in the same job for 22 years. That's pretty much real good for you. I mean, I've actually been at I've still been at Walmart for the last 4 years. I love what I do. I normally try to bust ass a little bit more. I mean, anytime it's busy, guys, anytime it's real busy, like say the busy days are pretty much get that second, ground ball to right. Gloves to second. Tries to get him at first. That's the first out for the Rays. Batting next will be number 1 shortstop, Willie Adams. Batting 352, 10 homers, 26 ribbies driven in. Runner at first, 1 out. Gets a sign down from the stretch. Puts to the bottom left, 1 ball, no strike. But yes, guys, I will be obtaining MLB 21 when one of my peers uses my money in the bank later on today. That's going to be a foul to left, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, 22 years has been really good, buddy. Proud of you in this group. And then one runner's trying to steal second, and he gets to second base. But it is a second strike, guys. This runner at first base goes to second on a steal. But other than that, guys, but yeah, my highest likes is 29, top reviews is 96 and 113 off the bat. If you guys want a shout out, let me know in this group. And he struck him out. Third out and second out for the Rays. Second strikeout by Casey Myers. Runner will hold at second. Alright, guys, we're going to get to some news right about now. On this April 20th release of MLB 21 for PS5, PS4, and the 2 Xbox systems, up next to bat will be Z-Man Toy. That's going to be a call from right field from second base. Third out recorded, and the inning is over. Go to the bottom of the second, guys. Game 1 in Tampa. Rays nothing, Tigers nothing. Due up next for the Tigers, batting fifth will be Will Castro. 206, 5 homers, 9 RBIs driven in. But the guys, if you want to follow me on Twitter, if you guys really want or need me to follow on Twitter, you guys can send me your information. I will send you my information in this finale today. Anytime you guys like in this group. With love, support, and respect, anything you guys can see. With thumbnails, banners. Anything you guys want to bring towards the table today. Anything. With great power comes great responsibility to set some good stuff going. To the right, 2 balls, 1 strike. But I'm the guys, my J is capitalized, Z is capitalized also. It's Zadie, Zach Dawson to Titanic, and Running Egg, and Tubitat. 2 and 1. That's going to be a foul to left on a fastball, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. But I'm the guys, do not forget your numbers if your names are usually lowercase or uppercase. That's a strikeout. First out for the Tigers, second strikeout by Charlie Martin. But on that, guys, the numbers are the same. But if you guys have the numbers on your Twitter towards your first and last name in one word, you guys can bring that together. Well, my numbers are 824-65600. Up top a little bit, 1 strike. 85, 1 homer, 2 RBIs driven in. Well, like I said, guys, it's 824-65600 as the awesome commentator with 1 strike from the stretch. 1 ball, 1 strike at the bottom. He has a career of 2,827 hits. 1 ball, 1 strike from the stretch. Second strike at the bottom angle. Makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes on the line set. Continues in second, 1 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the curveball. That keeps it a little more low. But if you guys have a Discord, from request me towards a group and this and for anything. And that's going to be a line shot to mid-center. And makes a really good catch defensively. And that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Holy cow, guys. Well, when it comes to anything on baseball, anything can really happen. Ups and downs, cheering or nerves supporting or groaning at this point. But on that, guys, if you guys have a Steam account, you guys can phone request me on Steam and the live chat, as long as we want to send anything for it. Here comes Harold Castro, batting 241. Here's the pitch by Morton from the stretch. But do you have any thoughts on that, Mark? Because I'm going to be obtaining MLB 21 with my money in the bank today for PS5. I mean, I'll probably have MLB 21 before the end of tonight, as far as I know. But I will not premiere it until Thursday or Friday. With Black Ops Cold War will be either way between the next couple days. That's going to be and it's called from second base from Sword, and the inning is over. But it all depends. Either I can premiere it on Thursday or Friday this week. Go to the top of the 3rd inning, guys. Game 1 in Tampa. Tigers nothing, Rays nothing. Leading off next for the Rays will be Brian O'Grady. Batting 256, 5 homers, 16 RBIs driven in. But on that, guys, with this group, with making people feel more welcomed in this group with love, support, and respect through Running Egg and Tubitat. With anything that's more responsive, too. Great power comes great responsibility. With no S for S intended, because if people use the damn three straight little word, their asses is not going to be able to have any more setups anymore. If people keep on doing that damn thing for sure. Towards any line tag you go to, 2 strikes, 1 ball, 2 strikes. It goes 1 and 2. But on that, guys, with this group, we watch videos in full, we like, support, comment in full, tweet it out, share it, add it to a playlist, ground ball to right, throws the first from second, and that's the first out for the Rays. Batting last will be Mike Zunio, 236, 5 homers, 14 RBIs driven in. It's a sign down, Mize from the stretch. But if you guys want a shout out in the live chat this morning, or any episode that I do on the weekly schedule, let me know. Anything you guys like in this group. 1 ball, no strike, Mize from the stretch. And 2 balls, no strike in the upper right. But on the guys can vote Land at 32, Greg Soman at 13. I'm still hoping my love and I hope that we can still have a singing or a talent idol very soon. Since we're having a little more extra people get more vaccinated from the coronavirus that's still going on. But that's it, it's still happening. That's going to be a ground ball to center field. And that's a base hit to center field. And that's a single for the Rays. But on that, alright guys, today's April 20th. If you guys are looking to get a copy of MLB 21, you can get it for PS5, PS4, or maybe one of the Xbox systems if you guys have a copy of that. That's going to be a fly to deep left center field. And this finale racing back, and it's gone. 2-1 homer by Margaret, number 13, fourth home run of the season of the series on the finale. 377 feet, 104.3 miles per hour exit velocity. Fourth home run of the season by Margaret, 2-run homer to deep left. And it strikes first, it's 2-0 Rays. Game 1 at Detroit today. Holy cow. That's a 2-1 shot by Margaret, guys. The deep left center field. And that is a 2-1 homer off the bat. But alright guys, let's get to our first article today for this morning. 2-0 Rays, top of the third, 1 out. Game 1 in Detroit. It'll bring up Yandy Diaz. Myers nods his head from the stretch. It's going to be a ground ball to first. Gets set defensively, gets to first base. And that's out number 2 for the Rays. They posted a couple of sorts yesterday. Oh, that's good. Anything interesting between the sorts or anything, buddy? I mean, how do the videos go? At the bottom, 1 strike. Is also second place with 48 hits. With 1 strike. From the stretch. Up top in the angle, 1 ball, 1 strike. Alright guys, let's get to our first article. If you guys want to shout out, let me know. In this group as the awesome commentator. With love, support, and respect, the Running Egg, and Super Chat. Alright guys, 9 hours ago. If you guys are looking to have some... Oh, you're real new to it? Wow. So are you into it a little bit, or what do you think of it so far? The bottom, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone.
Now, as I said, 2 balls, 2 strikes. From the stretch. That's going to be a foul to left field. 2 balls, 2 strikes as it will continue to stand. Another 2-2 offering from the stretch. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the left. Up next to bat will be Brandon Lowe, batting 245. He is on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes. From the stretch, and the inning is over. But other than that, guys, I don't think it'll be a problem after I get MLB 21 tonight. Going for bottom of the third inning, game 1 in Detroit, Rays 2, Tigers nothing. Mark says, they were kayaking down our river. Oh, wow. So, do you like doing a couple of story videos, or why is this fine to do, or is this fine to get used to it a little bit? I mean, story videos aren't too bad when my good friend of mine in this group by the name of Sadie Dragon Ball, he's actually been doing any couple of story videos, maybe like every once a week, maybe 2 days a week or something. Bidding off for the Tigers next will be Jorge Bonifacio, batting 228. But it all depends. Last game was 3 for 4 with 2 doubles. But it all depends. But alright, if you guys are looking to get a comfortable chair for gaming, these chairs will not cost you a thing. I mean, I would like to get a comfortable chair or get a comfortable hammock sometime. I think that'd be great. You guys can also check out the top 10 the best Jason Statham movie moments. You guys can check that out. 2 balls, no strike from the stretch. Top, 1 strike. Equals 2 balls and 1 strike in the live chat today. On the bottom right of your screen today. 2 balls, 1 strike from the stretch. And that's going to be a fly ball to right center field. To the finale, racing back, and he makes a really good catch. That's the first down for the Tigers. Here comes the catcher, guys. Jake Rogers, 196, 8 homers, 17 ribbies. But I can think of a couple more things involving Jason Statham. But I have heard something about Jason Statham, guys, in this group. I do know he's gonna him as Hobbs, actually him as Saul. Ground ball to second, playing second. Throws the first at time, close, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Back to the lineup. Here comes Victor Reyes, guys. He's 0 for 1 for pop out, his first time in the ball game. But yeah, I have heard a little bit, guys, that Dwayne Johnson and Stacey Statham might be. So from what I've heard in this group this week, guys, they might be back doing a sequel to Hobbs and Saw. Was my love and I have no damn interest of watching that. I mean that's it. When it comes to Fast and Furious, it's not the same without Paul Walker. He was one of the greatest actors of all time. You know, the only missed movies he was not in was Tokyo Drift and fucking Fast and Furious 8. Some really tells me he could be in the 9th one, but I'm not 100% sure. It all depends, depending on the spirit. 2 balls, no strike from the stretch. At the bottom, 1 strike on the curveball. He goes 2 and 1, but it all depends. 2 balls, 1 strike from the stretch, and that's going to be a foul to left on the fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, but it all depends what they're going to be going with that. 2 and 2. That's going to be a fly to right field. Makes a very good catch to left, and the inning is over. In this finale this morning, guys, we're playing through 3 innings today. At the top of the 4th, Game 1 in Detroit. Rays 2, Tigers nothing. We'll get back to news in just a moment. Leading off next for the Rays will be Brandon Lowe, to walk his first time in the 2nd inning. Gets a sign down. From the stretch, here's the pitch by Mize. That's going to be a foul to right, 1 strike. Also, it's tied in the American League with 4 triples, with 1 strike. From the stretch, that's going to be a foul to right, 2nd strike. He goes no balls, 2 strikes. Back to news, guys. The experts are split on whether Mars astronauts should eat dead crew members. Now, why the hell would that be a question or an answer to that, guys? That's the only thing. And that's a strikeout at the bottom. That's the first out for the Rays, so it's strikeout by Casey Mize. I mean, eating dead crew members, I don't think it'd be a good thing. When it comes to science, I mean, honestly, yeah, if somebody would be dead as a crew member or anybody in real life, I don't see anybody eating any dead people from their tombstones or being killed. Foul territory makes the catch. Out number 2 for the Rays. But it all depends. I mean, most of us would not. Since Willie Adams, he's 0 for 1. Gets the sign down. Mize from the stretch. I mean, I know most of us in this group probably would not. But that is a long article. I'm not going to even try to discuss it involving NASA. For a little bit of that sort of crap with to the right a little bit. 2 balls, no strike. Okay, guys, back to the news. How much does Luau Kang know about Luau Gang? Well, I think it's a little more of a Mortal Kombat question. Most of us in this group, you guys know in the live chat, Mark. Did I tell you in the chat that my love and I are going to go see Mortal Kombat this week on Friday? Let me know, buddy. That's going to be a foul to left, 2nd strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mize from the stretch. That's going to be a ground ball to first base. Gets under it. Gets to first base himself, and the inning is over. But I'll tell you in a minute, buddy. We got the bottom of the 4th, Game 1 in Detroit, series finale this morning. Rays 2, Tigers nothing. Leading off next for the Tigers will be Nico Goodwin. Double in the 1st inning, 1 for 1. But yeah, here's the thing. Any requests that I make towards Cindy, you know, anybody in particular, that if I want to go anywhere, watch a movie, or be dropped off to anywhere, I can always make a good request if my opponent wants to come with me. But speaking of this week, yeah, my love and I are going to go see Mortal Kombat Friday early evening for sure. But tomorrow on Thursday, guys, I've not been to a movie since Harry Potter. God damn right, brother. But how long has it been since you haven't seen a movie in theaters? Has it been a while? 1 and 2. At the bottom, umpire signals it, 2 balls, 2 strikes. But it all depends. But it will be after I get my second vaccine on Thursday, though. It won't be a problem. It's going to be a ground ball to second base. Gets out of it defensively. Throws the first. First out for the Tigers. But I think it'll be great. It'll bring up Zamir Candelario. Falling down in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. I mean, I remember, my love and I remember for a future that the last movie we've ever watched was way before this damn coronavirus started, you know. But the last movie we did ever watch was either, well, there's been a couple more variety of movies that her and I saw as a couple, I would assume. One of which was Bumblebee, Aladdin. I mean, we missed the first half of Aladdin since the last was late. And I had to make the pre-order for Aladdin for our future, perhaps. And that's going to be a ground ball to center field. And that's a base hit to center. And that's a single for the Tigers. But yeah, Bumblebee was 1, guys. Bumblebee was 1. Star Wars was 1. Shit, I'm trying to figure out if there's 1 or 2 more movies I was thinking. But I can't remember. It's been a long time. Here comes Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 1. Let's strike out in the first inning. At the bottom a little bit on the fastball, 1 strike. Runner on at first, 1 out. Okay, guys, one last article. Lego Luigi, the brother of Mario, has officially been announced after a leak. Let me see this. 1 strike. At the bottom, 2nd strike on a curveball. Also is in first place with 10 homers. No balls, 2 strikes. Let's go to John Ollerman in the 2nd. From the stretch, here's the pitch by Morton. And that ball is low. Runner will hold on at first. That makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes on the bottom right of your screen. Okay, guys, let me get this article real quick in a second. 1 ball, 2 strikes from the stretch. That's going to be a line shot to left, and that's a base hit to left field. That's a single for the Tigers in this finale today. Holy cow. Okay, guys, let me get this article out of the way real quick in the live chat this morning. According to John Ollerman, guys, as you guys may or may not have heard, Lego has officially announced a Luigi figure to its Lego Super Mario set. So I think it might be a little more surprising. The bottom 1 strike. That'll bring up Will Castro, number 49. 0 for 1 for strikeout in the 2nd inning. First and 2nd, 1 out. Now the thing about this Luigi starter, guys, it's going to be having its own course. The way you guys have heard that the Mario stuff for Lego, it's actually in stores with any store you can think of. Walmart, Target, Amazon, any of that. And what's Luigi is going to be part of that mix with his brother. As the Luigi starter course, guys, will be coming out and scheduled on time, maybe a bit more on time, on August 1st. And it will come in a bit over $60 in the United States. And in the AUD in Australia, it'll be fucking almost $90. 1 and 2. That ball is low. Second, 2 balls, 2 strikes, excuse me. Goes 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. You too, Mark. Have a good morning, buddy. That's going to be a ground ball to short. Throws to second in the finale, and almost had a double play, but that's the 2nd out for the Tigers. 1 and 10 goes to 3rd. Here comes the one and only Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 1 for line out in the 2nd inning. 1st and 3rd, 2 outs. But sweep out, buddy. If you need anything, let me know in the live chat. But keep up good work. Keep going at work at this point. Because I'm usually tired. Anytime I try to work till 11 o'clock, sometimes, but not a whole lot often, I'm usually tired a little after 12 in the midnight. With 1 strike from the stretch. That's going to be a ground ball to left field. And that's going to be an RBI single. And that's a single for the Tigers. When it first goes to 2nd. And it's now 2-1 Rays, guys. Bottom of the 4th. First and second, 2 outs. In the series finale, in Game 1 in Detroit. 2-1 Rays, bottom of the 4th. First and second, with 2 outs. Game 1 in Detroit. Compare with Castro. He's 0 for 1 for line out in the second inning. But keep up the good work, Mark. Be careful, buddy. Okay, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Give me a second, guys. I really want to translate a little bit more involving this article. Second strike. Now here's the thing, guys. It's gonna now the set with the Lazy starter course, the way Mario had his doing Lego. That's a strikeout, and throws the first in time, and the inning is over. Play 4 innings of play this morning, guys, in a series finale. Game 1 in Detroit, top of the 5th. Rays 2, Tigers 1. Speaking of that, hey, what's up, Dragon Ball? How are you today, sir? Welcome back in the live chat, buddy, in this group. How you doing? I'm good, buddy. But how you been? Do for the Rays will be Damon Toy. He's 0 for 1. Myers from the Struts. That's gonna be a fly to right field. And almost had the catch, but that ball is overthrown. And that's a base hit to right field. That's a double for the Rays. Wow. 5th double by Damon Toy for the 25 and 27 Rays today. Oh, it's just 15 minutes ago. Oh, good. Did I tell you what game one of my peers is getting me later on today with my Money in the Bank? By chance, Dragon Ball, or not quite? From the Struts. Up on the upper left, 1 ball, no strike. Here comes Brian O'Grady, 0 for 1. The grounder in the 3rd inning. Runner on the 2nd, nobody out. But yeah, guys, the set with the Lazy starter will include 280 pieces, which I think there's a lot of that to investigate. It's going to be a foul to home base, 1 strike. But yeah, I'm going to be obtaining, one of my peers is going to be using my Money in the Bank card to give me a copy of MLB 21 to sell for PS5. What do you think? What do you think about that? Now, do you have any thoughts on that, Dragon Ball? 1 ball, 2 strikes from the Struts, and that's going to be a strikeout. And runner will go to first, runner second goes to third. As far as the wild pitch, almost a strikeout. Alright, guys, so this is actually according to Twitter of Nintendo of America. It's Lego Luigi time, introducing Lego Super Mario Adventures with Luigi starter course, as it meets up with Pink Elsie and goes face to face with Boom Boom. Ooh. Boom Boom, I like that. On the upper deck, 1 strike. As a average of 214 with RISP. Mike Zunio is 1 for 1. First and third, nobody out. With 1 strike. From the Struts. Second strike on the outside of the left quite a bit.
2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking?
It's a no balls, 2 strikes today.
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go
Thank you for dropping a link, Sonny. Dragon Ball. Hit that like button for me too, buddy. If you actually get an opportunity, if you like. The ball's 2 strikes from the Struts. And that ball is low. Runner was first goes to second, but runner will hold on to third with the ball. So there's a wild pitch, but it is ball 1, 1 ball, 2 strikes. But you guys will have a chance to pre-order it on Amazon or Nintendo. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Up top, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thank you, buddy. But the set description goes on the stake, guys. Actually, that's a long article. I can even try to read that. I mean, I haven't had a single set with that one, but I've heard they're not that bad to build. For any stage on the way to battle Bowser or anything for sure. I mean, have you seen one of those Lego Mario sets inside Dragon Ball? That's a strikeout. First out for the Rays, but strikeout by Casey Myers. One of those in second and third will hold on. I mean, yeah, those Legos, when it comes to Lego Mario, they cost a little more extra money. But as long as you find it in store, you might be able to find a good price to it. At the bottom, 1 ball and no strike. Back to lineup against Manuel Margaret. 1 for 2. Second and third, 1 out. From the stretch. And that's going to be a ground ball to second. Throws the first in time. Second out for the Rays. Second goes to third. And it's now 3-1 Rays. Top of the fifth, runner at third, 2 outs. Game 1 in Detroit of the series finale. Okay, guys, we have a couple more articles for you guys. Get that in a second. Here comes Yandy Diaz, 0 for 2 for lineout and a ground out. Runner on at third, 2 outs. From the stretch. That's going to be a ground ball to right center field. And that's a base hit to right field. And that's a single for the Rays. And it's now 4-1 Rays. Top of the fifth, 1 out. Actually 2 outs, but around at first. Game 1 in Detroit. Here comes Randy Ozuna. He's 0 for 2. From the stretch. That's going to be a fly to deep left center field. And that one is gone. Say goodnight. 2-1 homer by Randy Ozuna. 10 home run of the season. Of the series, 359 feet, 107.3 miles per hour exit velocity, guys, in this group. Randy Ozuna has just a 2-1 homer already. And it's now 6-1 Rays. Game 1 in Detroit. And the series finale today, guys. Wow. 359 feet, that's gone. Goodbye, 2-1 homer. 6-1 Rays, top of the fifth, 2 outs. Game 1 in Detroit. Here comes Brandon Lowe. Holy cow. He's 0 for 1. From the stretch. It's going to be a foul to right field. That's 1 strike. Still walking in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. Okay, guys. Netflix is due that too, guys. Anime has already earned a second season. Let me see that real quick. With 1 strike. From the stretch. That's going to be a ground ball to second. Picks it up. Throws the first defensively, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 3 hits. To the bottom of the 5th inning, guys. Game 1 in Detroit of the series finale today, of this morning. Rays 6, Tigers 1. Alright, guys, let me get this article real quick. It's evolving a second season, guys. According to Matt Porcel, guys, according to Matt Porcel today, Netflix has announced that the Dota Dragon's Blood has already earned itself a second season, Book 2. But there hasn't been, there is not a release date when the Book 2 is going to be announced. But in the classic Netflix fashion on the streamer, it's been announced another season. Leading off the Tigers will be Jorge Bonifacio, 0 for 1 for fly out in the third. But it has been announced that another season of this Netflix anime, guys, with 1 strike, once again has an average of 538, with 1 strike from the stretch. And at the bottom, 2nd strike on the curveball. It's a no balls, 2 strikes. Now, Netflix did geek a Twitter account that posted a single image involving that. That's going to be a line shot to left, and that's a base hit to left field. And that's a single for the Tigers. Alright, but yeah, Netflix did geek a Twitter account has posted a single image to offer a quick glimpse of what is yet to come, though, going forward. That'll bring up catcher Jake Rogers. He's 0 for 1. Run at first with nobody out. Now the thing about this image, guys, is real simple. The image does feature Luna and a character that looks like Pangalia, a furry Dota 2 hero who belongs to a sword-fighting organization by the name of Nivan Galanskys, which I think it's a bit of a lucky name. But I know you're thinking it's not who you think it is. Since that's not the character with Luna, it's not particular from the game. Up top, 2 balls, no strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher.
I mean, I haven't played Dota 2. I mean, played Dota, but I have heard maybe a few good things about it, but not as much. 2 balls, no strike from the stretch. To the left, 3 balls and no strike. Up next to bat would be Victor Reyes. 228, 6 homers, 12 RBIs. He is on deck. Okay, guys, this week, guys, if you guys are looking to have a huge update on, if you guys have a copy of Black Ops Cold War or any Call of Duty game with multi and zombies with Warzone, As Warzone changes arrive in a 25 gigabyte update, you guys can have a little opportunity for that. But let me get a little more insight on this one real quick. Let's go into Zone Alderman. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And at the bottom, that's a strikeout. That's the first out for the Tigers. Runner will hold on at first base. Okay, that's a long article. I'm not going to even try to speculate. Here comes Victor Reyes back to the lineup. 0 for 2 for a pop out and a line out. Runner at first with 1 out, excuse me, not 2 outs. Okay, guys, back to the news. One last article. Marvel's Loki lends itself to multiple seasons. Ooh. But at least it's not going to be one season. As is in 4th place in the American League with 9 stolen bases. At the bottom, 2 balls, no strike in the live chat. That's a long article as well. 2 balls, no strike. Morton from the Threats. 3 balls, no strike on the fastball. Up next to bat, we Nico Goodrum, 267, 5 homers, 12 RBIs. He's on deck. See if there's any more news. If not, you guys will maybe get some more tonight. If not, tomorrow night once we do Valhalla. And that's ball 4. As one walks Victor Reyes for the 19 and 30 Tigers today. Here comes Nico Goodrum. 1 for 2 for double in the first inning. First and second, 1 out. And you guys can see yourselves news. But it all depends, guys. I mean, I don't think it's going to be that bad for sure. But we'll see what happens going forward. Last game was 0 for 1 for strikeout. So by the time I get MLB 21, guys, tonight, you guys will still have the premiere either this Thursday or Friday, depending when I do a new episode of Black Ops Cold War. I don't think it's going to be tomorrow, since I'm off at 5. I can pretty much do it either or between those couple days this week. I can maybe do it on Thursday night or Friday night, maybe. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 from the Threats. But I will keep you guys up to date. But I'm like, guys, guys, let me know if you guys want a shout out in the live chat today. Let me know. 2 and 2. Outside to the left, 3 balls, 2 strikes. I'm next to bat, Zamir Candelario. 274, 10 homers, 29 ribbies. He's on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Morton from the Threats. And here's the Pits. With a 3 and 2. And that's a strikeout on the fastball. Out number 2 for the Tigers for a strikeout by Talia Morton. First and second will hold. Batting next to be Zamir Candelario. Had a run, singled, 1 for 2. First and second, 2 outs. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Oh, okay. With 1 strike, second place with 13 doubles. Alright. With 1 strike, Morton from the Threats. And that's going to be a foul to home base, second strike. So 2 strikes only from the Threats. And that's going to be a foul to left field. That's still strike 2 off the bat. Equals no balls, 2 strikes. 0 and 2. And that's a strikeout on the curveball. Throw it out, and the inning is over. To the top of the 6th inning, guys. Series finale. Game 1 in Detroit. Rays 6, and the Tigers 1.
Now for the start of the 6th inning.
But yeah, guys, we're getting about 6 likes. Keep going to the live chat, guys. My highest likes is 29. Top reviews is 96 and 113. I did lose 2 supporters this morning. I don't think it's going to be a bad of a stupid factor right now. Let's 2 and running egg. We'll get ourselves back up here. But as far as the Google Play card goes, I'm going to get one tomorrow. Once I go back to work tomorrow on a Wednesday. Up next for the Rays will be Austin Mayos, 0 for 2. Gets signed down. Myers from the Threats. But we should be okay. The bottom, 1 ball, no strike. Last game was 2-5 a triple and also 4 RBIs. 1 ball, no strike. Attack swing, 2 balls, no strike. Yeah, Austin Mayos is 0 for 2, guys. 2 balls, no strike. from the stretch. Three balls, no strike. Up next to bat will be Willie Adams. 248 average. Is on deck next. Off the bat. 3-0. From the stretch. That's going to be a ground ball to second. Picks it up defensively. Throws to first in time. First out for the Rays. But as soon as I have MLB 21 for the PS5, guys, the graphics are going to be a little more smoother. The graphics will be good. The gameplay will be same as always between any other games I've played on baseball over the years. For a long time, since the PSP. Think about it. In the upper left, 1 ball, no strike. But I do think MLB 21 also, guys, in the live chat, in this group, the Running Egg and Tuba chat, I think I would draw a lot of us attention. I mean, draw you guys as attention for sure. As the awesome commentator, I mean, I don't see why not. 2 balls, no strike. 2-0 from the stretch. Another ball, 3-0 now. Up next to bat will be Damon Toy, 246, 4 homers, 18 ribbies. He's on deck. 3 balls, no strike. Kai's Myers from the stretch. And that's going to be finally a strike. That's 3 balls and 1 strike off the bat. I don't know if my pun's is coming this morning or not. But I heard I have a little more damage to control with somebody. It's not any of you guys in this group. 3-1. And that's going to be a fly to deep right center field. Gets a little off the ball as a line drive. And that's going to be a base hit to left, and that's a double for the Rays. Double number 13 by Willie Adams for the 25 and 27 Rays. 11-game hitting streak. Wow. All you have to say to yourself, guys, is wow. With groaning, cheering, that's what the baseball fans want to see. That's what it always comes down to. Here comes Sayman Toy. Had a run, doubled, 1 for 2. From the stretch. At the bottom, 1 strike. Runner at second, 1 out. But he's 1 for 2 for double and a run. That's 1 strike. With 1 strike from the stretch, 1 ball, 1 strike. Last game was 3-4 of a double and 2 RBIs. Cardinals 1, D-backs nothing in St. Louis. 1-1. Up top, foul to right, 2nd strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. From the stretch. That's going to be a foul to right field. Still strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. From the stretch. Almost had a swing at it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 offering. And from the stretch. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Picks it up. Throws to first in time. And that's the 2nd out for the Rays. Runner will hold on to second. Leading off next will be Brian O'Grady. 0 for 2 of a strikeout, ground out, and had a run. Runner on at second, 2 outs. From the stretch. Up top, that's a strike. Last few games had 4 runs scored. With a strike. 2nd strikeout at the bottom. 91 miles per hour on the ball today, guys, in this group. With 2 strikes from the stretch. It's going to be a ground ball pass from second base. And that'll be an RBI single. That's a single for the Rays, guys. Wow. And it's now 7-1 Rays. Top of the 6th, 2 outs. Runner on at first. Game 1, Detroit, of the series finale of the series. Oh, wow. 7-1 Rays, top of the 6th. Runner on at first, 2 outs. Against Mike Zunino, 1 for 2 for single and a run in game 1 in Detroit. From the stretch, it's going to be a foul to left field. 1 strike, 1 for 2 for single and had a run. Run at first, 2 outs. With 1 strike from the stretch, 2nd strike to the right a little bit. Became also the 1st round pick in the 2012 draft. But 2 strikes from the stretch. Makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. I think we might be okay as well today, guys, in this group. Great power comes great responsibility with great content, thumbnails, banners, anything you guys can bring towards the table. That as well as some great attention with anything we can do in our channels. Following good YouTube guidelines, the way it should be handled. 1 and 2, up top, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2 and 2, from the stretch. That's going to be a ground ball to center field again. And that's a base hit to center field. Runner first goes to second, and that's a single for the Rays. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. The next about will be Miguel Margaret. Actually, Miguel Rob, excuse me. 1 for 3 and for 2 on home in the third. From the stretch. It's going to be a ground ball to second. The ball does not get him. And that's another base hit. And that's a single for the Rays. Runner the second goes to third. And goes to second safely. Oh, wow. Hands up, guys. Not looking proud at all.
That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But
here comes Yandy Diaz, guys. Had a single RBI run, 1 for 3. From the stretch. On the upper right a little bit, 1 strike. Bases loaded, 2 outs. It's like there's any single moment that comes behind and gets a little more exciting. 1 strike. That's going to be a fly to deep left center field. Gets under it, makes a pretty good catch in time, and the side is retired. Wow. Game 1 Detroit of the series finale this morning. Rays 7, Tigers 1. Leading off for the Tigers next, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Scope. Singled in the 4th inning, 1 for 2. I still think I might do maybe manage one of 2 teams, maybe like one or 2. One of which would be a team I have and managed for the time being on baseball. On any other baseball games I've played for a long time, since the PSP. And the bullpen for the 25 and 27 Rays is Jalen Beeks. He's a southpaw. 1 ball, no strike from the stretch. To the outer right a little bit on the fastball. 2 balls, no strike. But then again, guys, in this group, we should be just fine. Yankees 7, Mariners 2 in New York City. Well, we'll see what happens at the after party today. 2-0. At the bottom, 1 strike. Goes 2 balls, 1 strike off the bat. Orioles 4, Blue Jays nothing in Toronto. 2-1. At the bottom, 2 strikes now. I'm not even try to worry about it right now. But thank you, Eugene. How you doing, sir? Thank you for the like, buddy. On this finale this morning. And that's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Royals 3, Rangers 1 in Kansas City. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Morton from the stretch. And that's going to be a ground ball to center field, caught from second base. And that's 1 out for the Tigers. Batting 5th, coming up next will be Will Castro. 0 for 2 for strikeout and a ground out. But how you been today, Eugene? Thank you for the good luck, sir. Now, Eugene is from Running Egg and Tubitsat. He's actually one of the goodest supporters in this group. Last 4 games has an average of 333, 6 for 16, with 1 strike from the stretch. And that's going to be a fly to home base. It's my hair a little bit. There we go. With 2 strikes. And at the bottom, the umpire signals it's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes in the bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes from the stretch. And that's going to be a ground ball from short. And that's going to be a base hit to center field. And that's a single for the Tigers. Excuse me. It's like I had a small hiccup, but I'm actually hanging in there for sir. But I have not read a review for MLB 21 yet. But I do know it's out today. But it all depends for sir. And that's going to be it for the starter for the 25 and 27 Rays. And that beats Tommy Morton, guys. He had not bad of a performance, but a bit good occasionally. So, pitching next for the 25 and 27 Rays today, guys, will be Jalen Beeks. Not Meeks, but Beeks. 21st game of the season, 2-0 record. 1 save with a 5.93 earned average, 21 walks, 45 strikeouts. Cardinals 1, D-backs nothing in St. Louis. Batting next will be the one and only Miguel Cabrera, guys. And an RBI singled 1 for 2. Votto on at first, 1 out. First pitch by Beeks. And that's going to be a fly ball to deep left center field. Racing back to a bullet, and it's gone. Santa Maria, guys, in the series finale. 2-1 homer by Miguel Cabrera. That's when anybody can see it go right into anybody's batter's box. Of the second home run of the season, 380 feet, 109.2 miles per hour exit velocity. A 2-run homer by Miguel Cabrera. And it's now 7-3 Rays. Bottom of the 6th, 1 out. Game 1 of Detroit and the series finale today in this group today, guys. Holy cow. 2-run homer bullet by Miguel Cabrera. 379 feet. Can't get on much larger than that, guys. But that's great. Here comes Harold Castro. It's 0 for 2. With a strikeout and a line out. Oh, wow. And has number 30 on his jersey. Got about 7 likes. Keep going, guys. Highest likes is 29. Top 2 views is 96 and 113. With lots of point of respect, and now it's being the power. It's going to be a call from second base defensively. And that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Here comes Jorge Bonifacio. Singled in the 5th inning. 1 for 2. But the last game I did a finale with, guys, was back on the PS4. You guys remember in this group. Was Final Fantasy VIII Remake. I lost it a little bit more. I cried after the end of the episode of the finale. But, you know, it actually is one of the top 3 that I've enjoyed, to be honest. 1 strike. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. Picks it up defensively, throws the first in time, and the side is retired. Number 24, first baseman Miguel Cabrera drives one to deep left center. For 2-1 homer, it's gone, goodbye. Of all time, is one of the greatest batters in history. At the top of the 7th, game 1 in Detroit of the finale this morning in this group. Rays 7, Tigers 3. Leading off next for the Rays will be Randy Orzonia. 1 for 3 for 2-1 homer in the 5th inning. 25 and 27 Rays. We're going to continue its build up a little bit. As it will now be a different pitcher coming in. For sure. And the one that's coming in will be a little more sensational, I think. For sure. So on the mound for the 19 and 30 Tigers that you guys can see in the middle on your screen in the chat today is Ivan Nova. 10th game appearance, 1-2 record, 3 saves, with 2.40 earned average. Gets a sign down, first pitch by Nova.
First pitch of the at-bat.
And that's going to be at the bottom, 1 strike on a fastball. But I think I'm going to, you guys will like it when you guys will a little more, you guys will find it a little more interesting once I transform to MLB 21 for the PS5. And so we can actually look and see if the style, the graphics, and the gameplay are going to be really interesting. Because I think they will. It's going to be a ground ball to left field. And that's a base hit to left. And that's a single for the Rays. Holy cow. Holy cow, with no stunt on that, guys. Holy cow. Here comes Brandon Lowe, 0 for 2 for walking second. Nova from the stretch. It's going to be a foul to right, second for a strike. Rays 4, Rangers 1 in Kansas City. Run at first with nobody out. Twins 6, White Sox 1 in Minnesota. 1 strike. That's going to be foul to left field. Looks like the salvo's going to be decent, but that's a second strike off the ball. And a Rotorana will hold on at first. That's Randy Orzonia at right field. No balls, 2 strikes from the stretch. And that's a good strikeout. First out for the Rays. Runner will hold on at first. Here comes next, guys, Austin Matos. 0 for 3 for ground out in the 6th inning. Runner at first, 1 out. And here's the pitch by
On its way.
Nova. That's going to be a ground ball to home. Gets the first base in time, though. Second out for the Rays. Runner first goes to second. Nationals 1. Marlins nothing in Washington. Against Willie Adams. 1 for 3 for double and a run. Runner on in second. 2 outs. From the stretch. Giants 7, Pirates 1 in Pittsburgh. We'll see what happens at the after party today. With 1 ball. 2 balls, no strike at the bottom. Padres 4, Reds nothing in Cincinnati. Eagles no ball, no strike, but 2 balls according to the plan today in this group. Braves 9, Go Mets 6 in Atlanta. 2-0. That's going to be a ground ball to right field again. And that'll be an RBI single to right field. And that's a single for the Rays. And it's now, guys, it's 8-3 Rays. Top of the 7th, 2 outs. Runner on at first. Game 1 in Detroit. Because Zayman Toy had a double run, 1 for 3. And the Pets. That's going to be a fly to center. Gets under it defensively for its target, makes the catch, and the inning is over.
Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay.
Game 1 in Detroit, series finale of the series. Rays 8. Batting next for the Tigers, guys. So you guys can see the catcher, Jake Rogers. Struck out, grounded out, 0 for 2. But I'm almost ready to set the MLB 21, guys, after tonight. We guys both still have the, you guys will, 95% of the time we'll have the premiere. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is do a new episode of Black Ops Cold War on Thursday night after Days Gone in the morning, and then do baseball on Friday. I'm going to do a series premiere of MLB 21 by Friday. See how that's going to go. Second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes in the bottom left corner. Orioles 5, Blue Jays nothing in Toronto. But I think we might be fine. See how that's going to work out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's going to be a strikeout. First out for the Tigers. But I think we should be just fine, guys, without anything to carry away. Batting next will be Victor Reyes, 0 for 2. If we're walking the 5th inning. Gets a sign down from the stretch. To the left, 1 strike. With 1 strike, Beeks from the stretch. And that's going to be a foul to right field. Second strike, Athletics 1. Angels nothing in Oakland. With 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes at the bottom. And a fastball at 92 miles per hour. 1 ball, 2 strikes from the stretch. On the left side of it, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got a little bit away from the hand. A little bit, but not as much. Tries to overcome it a little bit. And tries to get a bit more speed. 2 balls, 2 strikes from the stretch. And that's a strikeout on the changeup. Second out for the Tigers. Batting next, guys, will be Nico Goodrum. Double in the first inning, 1 for 3. I don't know if it's going to be 1 team or 2 teams I'm going to manage. I mean, I want to try to squeeze in 2 in the series. See how that's going to go. But if not, I'll probably just stick with 1. 1 real good team, no, not that bad of a team for sure. Now, if a good record, average record, worst record, whatever happens, I'll probably look on it a little bit more. As soon as I obtain MLB 21 for PS5 with my Money in the Bank, so I will keep you guys up to date with that too. 1 ball, 1 strike from the stretch. And that's going to be a fly to deep left center and makes the catch defensively close, and the inning is over. We're at the top of the 8th inning, guys. Game 1 in Detroit of the finale of the series. Rays 8, Tigers 3. Leading off next for the Rays will be Brian O'Grady. 1 for 3 of a single, RBI, and run. He has a sign down. An over from the stretch. And at the bottom, 1 strike. Rockies 4, Phillies nothing in Philadelphia. And Colorado, sorry. I was thinking it might have been a different location, but that was Colorado. Attendance today, guys, 27,815. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's going to be a fly to right field, second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes from the stretch. And that's a second ball with 2 strikes in total. 2 balls, 2 strikes from the stretch. And that's going to be a foul to left field, second strike off the bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes from the stretch. And that's going to be a ground ball back to the mound. Picks it up, throws the first in time, first out for the Rays. Batting last is Mike Zunio, guys, 2 for 3. Had a run at 2 singles. As far as the 1980s season replay of Outside the Park baseball 21 goes, guys, the Tigers are 4 and 3. So they actually did take the final 2 games in Boston of a 3-game series. So we're going to be doing some of that too a little bit later on this morning after I'm done with this finale. So then we're going to probably see how we're going to develop that for it. But sir, makes the catch, second out for the Rays. But it's all good. Should be good to go for the newest project for sir. Here comes Manuel Margaret, 2-4 for home run, singled, and 3 ribbies driven in. Picks the glove up from the stretch. And to the right, 1 strike on a fastball. With 1 strike from the stretch. That's going to be a foul to left field. Strike number 2. On the bottom right of your screen today, guys, in this group. With 2 strikes from the stretch. And that's going to be a ground ball to right. Gets out of it from second, throws to first in time. And the inning is over.
3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back
to the bottom of the 8th inning, guys. Series finale.
After this.
Game 1 in Detroit. Rays 8 and Tigers 3. Batting next for the Tigers, guys, will be Zamir Candelario. Had a run, singled, 1 for 3. Gets a sign down a little bit. Beaks from the stretch. At the bottom, 1 ball, no strike. We had the Tigers are 4 and 3 and Outside the Park baseball 21. Which I still haven't. I just think it's a little more interesting and a bit more better than Outside the Park 20. But the last time I did a season on the 20 version, 2020 version, I was doing the shit, I'm trying to figure out what the other season I did. I can't recall. Welcome back, Dragon Ball. What happened, buddy? Welcome back. 1 ball, 2 strikes from the stretch. To the right a little bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Astros 4. Royals 4. Rangers 3. And Kansas City 2 and 2. And at the bottom, big strikeout. First out for the Tigers. Oh, they're playing our 6 seeds. Oh, that's good. Gonna bring up Johnson Scope. 1 for 3 for single in the 4th inning. Oh, by the way, Dragon Ball, are you gonna be getting a copy of MLB 21 today, or is this gonna be focusing on getting Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart? Or more importantly, Dragon Ball, are you gonna be buying? You're going to be waiting to get Ratchet and Clank on June 11th? Or are you a little more hungry and thirst of getting Resident Evil 8 Villains? Because I have heard Resident Evil Villains is going to be very good. For the PS5 and a couple of good consoles off the bat this year. 2 and 1. What do you think? I mean, as soon as I obtain MLB 21, guys, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with Crash, but it's going to be one of 2 things. And that's a strikeout at the bottom. Out number 2 for the Tigers. I mean, I could get Villains to set out Crash, but I'm not sure if I could, if I would do it. But it all depends. Here comes Will Castro, had a run, singled, 1 for 3. 19 and 30 Tigers, we're gonna get back themselves up a little bit more. And get a little more surrounding, a little bit. Gets a sign down, beaks from the stretch. At the bottom, 1 ball, no strike. Braves 9, Mets 8 in Atlanta. Showing a good one in style.
The 1-0 home.
1-0 from the Strats. Bottom, 2 balls, no strike. But it all depends, guys. I mean, the only 3 pre-orders I'm still keeping at that. I don't know when I'm going back to GameStop. It'll be soon. Up next to bat will be the one and only Miguel Cabrera. He's on deck. But if I had to guess, guys, when I'm getting my ass back up there, it would be maybe before the end of next month, or maybe in a couple weeks. I don't know. But I will keep you guys up to date. It's going to be a fly to left, and that's a base hit to left field. And that's a single for the Tigers. One of which, guys, will be one of 2 things, but if I have no other plans after the coming weekend for Crass, I'll probably put Outriders ahead of it, or I could put a different game for the weekends. I mean, Outriders, I have heard Outriders not bad of a game, so a 7 out of 10 for PS5, but Resident Evil Villains, I'm not so sure, but it all depends if I would bring that game to justice either way. Well, we'll see. Run at first with 2 outs. 1 strike from the Strats. But it all depends. If any of you guys still want to shout out in the live chat this morning, let me know. 1 ball, 1 strike in this group. Up top, 2 balls, 1 strike. But I think MLB 21 is going to be real good once I obtain it for PS5 this week. And that's going to be a ground ball to center field, and that's a base hit to center. That's a single for the Tigers. Runner first goes to second. Complex or no less complex? Well, my top 3 episodes of any series in RPG or sports of all time. The leader of the games, the leader of that was, like I said already, Dragon Quest XI. It's the only good, greatest record I've ever had in this damn business. Dragon Quest XI lasted 78 episodes, and also in the top 2, tying second and third altogether. It's Final Fantasy VIII Remake and the PS1 version of Final Fantasy VII. And that is, of course, is no matter at hand. I'm telling you. 1 ball, no strike. Flipping sticks and twigs. Oh, that's good. First and second, 2 outs. 1 ball, no strike. That's going to be a ground ball to right. And that's going to be a base hit to right field. And second goes to third. First goes to second.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about that?
Good morning, baby. How are you? I wasted a little more time for this finale of the series. Pitching next for the 25 and 27 Rays will be Diego Castillo. Castillo, 2020 game number 22 appearance, 1-2 record, 10 holds, with a 3.79 earned average, 12 walks, 19 strikeouts. But did you miss me, honey? Please welcome, guys, my future fiance, my romantic angel, my puddin', if you don't mind. And here comes Jorge Bonifacio, number 57, 1 for 3 with a single in the 5th inning. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And here's the first pitch by Castillo from the stretch. That's going to be a foul to right field, 1 strike on the slider. Remember, guys, let's see how that's going to be pulling all together in this finale. 1 strike. And that's to the right, second strike off the bat. He goes no balls, 2 strikes. But did you miss me, honey? You can tell me. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect. Anything we can do on our channels with thumbnails and banners. Always a good way to always connect with new people. And that's a big strikeout. Wow. Stood out recorded, and the inning is over. We're going to top of the 9th inning, guys. Stretch, get a little drink. Or maybe try to get a little something to get it. From top of the 9th, game 1, Detroit, Rays 8, Tigers 3. Sitting off next for the Rays will be Yandy Diaz. 1-4 with a single, RBI, and had a run. Gets a sign down from the stretch. At the bottom, 1 strike. But MLB 21's not going to be strange, guys. I think the gameplay is going to be real good, sharp, and let's see how it's going to fit into the 1 to 2 days a week slot. But those are my top 3 episodes I've had of all time. Final Fantasy VIII Remake, I lost it after the last episode because my ass was so much crying after I beat the game. Beat the crap out of that game afterwards, guys. It's one of the goodest Final Fantasy games of all time in this book. I'm telling you. It honestly is, and it always will be. The same with Final Fantasy VII, guys. Those 2 games are tied with 69 episodes. Forevermore. And yes, guys, Dragon Quest XI since the PS4 when I was in my 3rd or 4th year. You know, that is one of the goodest games of all time as well. And that's base hit from the mound. That's a single for the Rays. But did you miss me, Angel? You can tell me. If you don't, that's okay. It's alright if you don't. On a wagon wheel. He got Randy Ozonia, 2 for 4 for home runs, singled, and 2 ribbies. From the stretch. The bottom 1 strike. Runner at first, but nobody out. Any particular reason, baby? You can tell me. Anything you like in this group. Well, I mean, I do know Running Eggs going live around 2 o'clock. I don't think I'm going to get a Google Play cut until tomorrow. Because I will be extending, I will extend the balance for that too. For YouTube Premium, with YouTube Premium, guys, YouTube Premium, Disney Plus, and a couple of things as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Phone bill, no. Actually, wait a second. My phone bill, wait a minute. I told you guys earlier over the weekend that I'm going to pay my phone bill by the end of this month. Before then. Well, it's the 2nd. Only gets a second. That's the first out for the Rays. Here comes Brandon Lowe, guys. 0 for 3 for strikeout in the 2nd. Runner on at first, 1 out. Oh, my ads? Really? So you actually missed me and my entire romantic abs, don't you? From the stretch. That's going to be a foul to left, 1 strike. But it all depends, guys, with the MLB 21 franchise series is going to be... Let's see how that's going to go down. But do you think I should do 1 or 2 teams, guys? Let me know in the live chat. Now it's just power with thumbnails and banners. Tie in 2nd, 1 and 2. And that's going to be a ground ball to 2nd. That's for the first, though. That's out number 2 for the Rays. Runner first goes to 2nd. I think Dragon Ball has you supported, honey. I think he does. I'm not sure. Here comes Austin Matos. 0 for 4 for ground out in the 7th. Runner on at 2nd. 2 outs. And the stretch. Up top, 1 strike in the upper left corner. With 1 strike. That's going to be a foul to left field. 2nd strike. With no balls and 2 strikes from the stretch. And that's going to be a foul to home base and the curveball. 2nd strike. But you can ask me if you want me back, honey. It doesn't matter. I'm open for you. 1 and 2. It's going to be a foul on the change-up. 1 and 2. But I'm a bit more excited I'm getting MLB 21 this week, guys. That's going to be a ground ball to 2nd. Picks it up, throws the first for the final out, and the inning is over. Get up and stretch, guys. Get a bit of a drink. Get a bomb of the 9th inning, guys, of the series finale. 1 in Detroit, Rays 8, Tigers 3. Leading off for the Tigers to be Jake Rogers, the catcher. 0 for 3 for strikeout in the 7th. Gets a sign down. Castillo from the stretch. At the bottom left angle on the slider, 1 strike. With the 2 righties, guys, in the bullpen for the 25 and 27 Rays, you have Peter Fairbanks and Chaz Rowe. With 1 strike from the stretch. And that's going to be a ground ball to first base. Gets under it to first base himself, and that's the first out for the Tigers. Take your time, honey. Back to the lineup against Victor Reyes. 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the fifth.
3 tries so far. He struck out once. First delivery.
Castillo from the stretch. And a bottom left angle on a sinker. 1 ball, no strike. Astros 4, Rays 2 in Boston. But by the time I premiere, guys, MLB 21 this week, it's still going to be 1 to 2 days a week. So, do you guys think in the live set I can manage 2 teams or just keep it at 1? Let me know in the script. Let me know in the live chat. 2 balls, a strike at the bottom, 1 strike. That's why anytime I do baseball, most of the time when I do baseball 1 to 2 days a week, you guys throw a lot of attention in this group. That's what it usually matters. That's a ground ball to center field, and that's a base hit to center. And that's a single for the Tigers.
Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
But you guys let me know anything in this group, anything. You got single good one, double in the first inning, 1 for 4. From the stretch. At the bottom, 1 strike. Runner on at first, but 1 out.
Comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Gets a sign down a little bit. With 1 strike. Well, runner looking to steal second with 1 strike. To the right, and runner goes to second on a good steal. And that's a 9th stolen base number 9, Victor Reyes, for the 19 and 30 Tigers. On a ball 1, guys, not too bad at all. Of the standard. Any player on any baseball team, guys, whether it's this series or any other baseball game for a long time, has a good speed, a little more of a good steal opportunity. The steal either second or third, depending which one it goes for sure. It all depends. 2 balls, 1 strike. Castillo from the stretch. And now at the bottom, 2nd strike. Oh, okay, Dragon Ball. Have a good morning, buddy. Let me know if you're coming in tonight or not. Because if I do stream tonight, guys, you guys will get the series, a new episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. If not, you guys will get that tomorrow night after I get off at 5 on a Wednesday this week. That's going to be a foul to left, 2nd strike. You too, Dragon Ball. Have a good morning, buddy. Keep up the good work and your good soy videos. Be careful out there. 2 and 2. And that's going to be a foul to left, 2nd strike. Last power is 100. 2 and 2 from the stretch. And that's going to be a pop-up from short. Runner will hold on to second, guys, off the bat. Makes the catch, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. And the Tigers are down with their final out of the series finale. Last chance for the Tigers. Samir Candelario comes to bat, 1 for 4. This will be the last time calling this in this finale. Runner on at second, 2 outs. And at the left on the sinker, 1 strike.
2 out here and a runner at second.
As long as any of that starts finishing it off for so 1 strike. And that's going to be a fly to right field. That's to do it for the finale of the series, and it does. And the Rays, as the Tigers finish the series finale of this game, guys. MLB 20. Good series after 50 episodes. But other than that, guys, the Tigers finish this series finale in this group with a 19 and 31 record. And the Rays go to 26 and 27. But we'll make this quick, guys, in this group. I've enjoyed plenty of good writing with any Major League Baseball game since I was an early teenager. Back when I was a mid-teen, playing my very first baseball game when it was back in the early 2000s, 2005, 2006. I don't think it was 04, but I think it was 05 when I played Slugmas Loaded on MLB for a little bit more on PS2, and played a little more extra in between other baseball games I've enjoyed for a long time. I'm always a sports fanatic when it comes to baseball, foosball, not too bad with hockey, but, you know, any sport you like playing on the channel, guys, with love, support, and respect, through the names of Runiak and Tubitat, it draws a lot more attention. Whatever game you like playing. And I've always been an RPG. I know how to buzz my ass through RPGs for Final Fantasy, but I take my time on investments the way it can be handled. And that way I don't have to rush any games as much as I used to anymore. But other than that, it's been an honor of playing MLB 20 with you guys in this group. We're going to get to the final scores from each team and then wrap it up afterwards. No standings today. But alright guys, in the series finale after 50 episodes today, in Game 1 in Detroit, for the 26 and 27 Rays, winning by 5. Renny Ozonia had a 2-run homer, 2 for 5. Had a little more of a nice game. Mayo Margaret also was 2 for 5 for a home run and 3 RBIs. A double and an RBI, 2 for 4 for Willie Adams. 1 for 4 and a double for Damon Toy. And also in the series finale today, guys, in this group, of love, support, and respect all together and with a good magic time. And a good magic time for sure, guys. Throughout today. For the 19 and 31 Tigers, they actually had a little bit, not bad of a massive game. Miguel Cabrera was 3 for 4 for home run and 3 RBIs. Nico Gurm had a double, 1 for 5. Will Castle was 2 for 4, and Victor Reyes had a walk and a strikeout, 1 for 4. So the Rays go to 26 and 27 over the Tigers at 19 and 31. Game 1 in the sort of a series finale of the series, 8-3, 12 hits, no errors, 11 hits, and no errors. But I will be continuing to take out all the teams between the pitchers on the mound out of 30 teams, as I normally do before, ever since I played MLB 17 for PS4. I will keep doing that as the awesome commentator. That's what I'm going to do.
1999.
We're going to simulate that real quick in this finale, guys. We'll get to the other scores in a second. Like I said, guys, MLB 20 has been a good honor after 50 episodes. But the only top 3, and then, like I said, the only top 3 out here, it's real simple in this schedule. Dragon Quest XI, 78. Final Fantasy VIII Remake and Final Fantasy VII for PS1 as a classic. 69 episodes. Honey, do you think that's more massive than it usually can be in this group today? You can tell me, baby, anything you like in this group, because I know how to bring some good games you guys want to see in this group. Well, like I said, by the time I obtain MLB 21 later on today, that will set out this game MLB 20. But if I do one of two teams, I could maybe still stick with the Tigers, or I can go Washington Nationals and the Boston Red Sox maybe. But it all depends. I will keep you guys up to date. If you guys can give me suggestions under the comments after I'm done with this finale, leave it up in the live chat if you like. Okay guys, real quick. We got the Yankees winning by 5 over the Mariners in New York City. 1 run in the first, 3 runs in the second and third. Final score after 5 runs after 9 innings, 7-2. 12 hits, 1 error, 7 hits, and no errors. Savino with 4th consecutive win. The Washington Nationals had a nice perfect game for themselves over the Marlins in Washington. Final score in a perfect game with 1 run in the second. 1-0 perfect game shutout. 4 hits, no errors, 3 hits, and no errors by 1. Booth first win. Doolittle saved number 11. Not bad of an odd number going forward between the first two. The Giants winning by 5 over the Pirates in Pittsburgh. After 9 innings, final score by 5, half of 10. Final score 10-5, 14 hits, 1 error, 10 hits, and no errors by 4. Bede's third win. Watson saved number 17. Good lucky guess on the odd number a little bit. But it does keep the factor, guys. It does try to keep something together. Hold on a second. I'm trying to think if I can put up another good name off the bat for a second here. Trying to spell terror for a minute. Yeah, I don't know. Gaming Press, how you doing? Because that's the time I'm almost done with the finale, buddy. Because did I tell you what I'm buying with my money in the bank today? Think about it. It's out today for PS5, PS4, and 2 Xbox systems. Think about what that is. Hit that like button for the finale, please, buddy, in this group. to Runny Egg and Tuba Chat, if you don't mind, please. The Orioles won a big game by 5 runs only, 1 in the third, 3 in the fifth, and 1 in the seventh, over the Blue Jays in Toronto. After 9 innings, final score 5-0 shutout. 10 hits, 0 errors, 6 hits, and 2 errors completed by 4 hits.
No, not yet.
Jamal Means with third win. But guess what game I'm buying, buddy? Major League Baseball 21, the show for PS5. Like I said, I will probably premiere in this group, guys. That game will set out MLB 20 by Thursday or Friday this week, because all I have to work tomorrow is only 8 to 5. And then I'm off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday, I'm getting my second vaccine to prevent the coronavirus. And then Friday, I don't think I'm going to premiere MLB 21 on Friday evening because my love and I have a good hot date to go see a movie in theaters. So it all depends if that's going to work out for this Thursday or Friday or not. I'll keep you guys up to date for sure, trust me. The Astros win by 2 runs over the Red Sox in Boston. After 9 innings, by 2 runs, final score 4-2. 10 hits, 0 errors, 6 hits, and no errors. McCoy's 5th win. Asuna saved number 17. Good, lucky, odd number. Okay, what did you send me, Press? Most of us already know we don't use the word SUB, because if YouTube sees it, they'll just take away your shoutouts for a good reason. So most of us have got to be careful. Most of us have got to be careful, guys, just to make sure everything's according to a good plan for sure. We have to be very careful, Press. Trust me. Get about 8 likes. Keep going, guys, in this finale. The Padres win by 4 over the Reds in Cincinnati. Well, the only 2 runs in the 5th and 6th. After 9 innings, final score 4-0 shutout. 4 hits, no errors. 6 hits and 1 error by 2 hits. Lamont, third win. The Braves win a nice game. Close game by 1 run over the Gilgo Mets in Atlanta. Final score after 9 innings by 9-8 in a good fashion game. 11 hits, 0 errors, 14 hits, and 1 error by 3 hits. Soroka, third win. Smith, very first save. Keeps a little more attracting. But keeps a little bit more inside or outside position. The way it should almost be added. Oh, thank you, Press. Thank you, buddy. But I won't show that in the message. And then, like I said, no SUB in the live chat in this group. Under love, support, and respect going forward. But you can use the word support if you like, buddy. It's okay. But keep going. Anytime we can get to it, guys. Let's keep going. We got the Royals winning by 1 over the Rangers in Kansas City. 2 runs in the 5th, 1 in 6th and 7th. Final score after 9 innings, 4-3. 12 hits, no errors. 5 hits and no errors completed by 7. Keller, third win. Stewmont, 5th save. As an odd overall number. Got the first 7 automatic for sure. The Twins had a little bit of a challenging game by 4 over the White Sox in Minnesota. Final score after 9, 7-3. 7 hits, 1 error. 9 hits and 1 error by 2 runs. Actually, by 2 hits, excuse me. Burrell's 6th win. Duffy saved number 15. Like I said, guys, good odd, but I prefer either odds or evens. That said, doesn't matter. See how that's going to continue once we get that new investment. That will set up this game of 1 to 2 days a week on that slot. The Cubbies win by 5 over the Brewers in Milwaukee in a nice 5-1 victory. 3 runs in the 9th, 2 in the 7th, 1 in the 6th. Final score by 5 runs, 6-1. 9 hits together even, and 1 error even. Gets a little more status, a little controlling as well. Udava's 6th overall win. The D-backs went by 1 over the Redbirds in St. Louis, known as the Cardinals. By 1 run after 9 innings, 3-2. 7 hits, 0 errors, 6 hits, and 1 error. Gallen's 6th win. Lopez saved number 8. Good lucky number on even, guys. As long as it keeps it at evens, once we get to MLB 21, guys, we'll be good to go. See how that's going to continue to balance forward and keep the standard moving. So, the Rockies won by one good close run at the end over the Phillies in Colorado. By 1 run after 9 innings, final score in a good matchup, 6-5. 8 hits, 1 error, 10 hits, and 2 outs by 2 hits. Freeland win number 4, Givens save number 5. Again, guys, not bad of an odd number, but I usually have a little more inside of a opinion on the evens. Whatever it goes, that's fitting if necessary for sure. The Angels won a nice game as well by 1, and 1 extra inning by 10 extra innings over the Athletics in Oakland. After just 1 extra inning, guys, after 10, final score by 1 run, 7-6. And a nice facet game as well. 11 hits, no errors, 10 hits, and 2 outs by 1 hit. Milton first win, with save number 12, guys. But before we wrap things up, real quick, the Indians went by 2 runs over the Dodgers in Los Angeles. Final score of 1 run in the first, 4th, and 2 in the 7th. Final score 4-2. 8 hits, 0 errors, 3 hits, and 1 error by 5 hits. Zach Plesac save win. 7th win. Brad Hand save number 17. All right, guys, that's going to be the end of the series. I'm sadly to say, I'm going to say this has already been a good privilege of me doing MLB 20 with you guys, but you guys have not seen the last of baseball. And then once we get to MLB 21 guys in this group, you guys will be a lot more fantasized. I may manage 1 team, I may manage 2, may keep it at 2. But I think what I'm going to do for MLB 21 first for PS5 is I'm going to see if I can do an exhibition match between 2 teams. And the 2 teams I was thinking is 2 great teams. I was thinking I could do the Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm thinking about Rousseau, guys. You guys can comment down below after I'm done with this 50 episodes of finale. I was thinking the LA Dodgers and the Tampa Bay Rays of the World Series finale of last year. I'm thinking we can do something like that, and then maybe do 2 different teams on the franchise. Which I think we can do 2 of them on the series. But other than that, guys, it's been an honor of me doing MLB 20 after 50 episodes. But other than that, guys, if you guys want to catch the entire 50 episodes of MLB 20, you'll want to catch the series premiere of MLB 21 that will set out and take over 1 to 2 days a week of MLB 21 for PS5. With love, support, and respect, guys, to Runny Egg and Tuba Chat. Make sure you guys hit that red support button, if you don't mind, please, in this group. With love, support, and respect throughout anything that's more with a category with standard thumbnails or banners. If there's anybody in the live chat that has a Twitter, follow me on Twitter. I'll follow you guys on Twitter in this group. Since we got about 8 likes to finish the finale. Highest likes is 29, top 2 views is 96 and 113. But you guys can also give me your numbers as well on Twitter. Towards the live chat, the numbers are 824-65600. Not only if you guys do have a Twitter, if you guys have a Discord, friend request me on Discord. Follow me, friend request me on Discord. Check out my buddy Sandy Dragon Ball and my good old buddy Devin. And let me know if there's anything you'd like to add from Discord towards the live chat. Anything you can today. You guys can also friend request me on Steam. Any games you like playing on Steam, you can share them with me in the live chat. But on that, guys, through this group, as I close the finale for MLB 20, remember, guys, I'm not sure if I'm going to be live tonight. If I do, I'm going to set out, hopefully beat the crap out of the builder of the Blue Giant. But if I stream tonight, you guys again for holla. If not, I will be back tomorrow night. Same time, same channel for a new episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That is an hour and 35 minutes, guys, every Tuesday and Wednesdays going forward. I'll be back either tonight for Valhalla or tomorrow night. But this is going to be the end of MLB 20, guys, going forward. But on that, guys, remember, guys, we watch videos in full. We like, support, comment in full, guys. Love it, share it, tweet it out, add it to our playlist. And you guys can vote Atlanta 32, Greta Selman at 13. Okay, guys, that's going to be the wrap for the series for MLB 20. I will see you guys back here tonight or tomorrow night. It's been a good honor of me playing MLB 20 with you guys, showing a lot of love, support, and respect. Anything we can do on the channel, you guys, everybody knows everybody that does a good job, knows how to do a great job in this group. But on that, guys, I will be back tonight or tomorrow night. And MLB 21 will be updated later on today. Don't think I'm going to premiere tomorrow. I think it's going to be either Thursday or Friday. But I think what I'm going to do is do a new episode of Black Ops Cold War Thursday night, after a new episode of Days Gone, and then probably premiere it Friday morning or Friday night between Days Gone and MLB 21 in that predicament. But alright, guys, I want to wish you guys, thank you for the entire 50 episodes of MLB 20. I'll see you back here tonight with Valhalla, new episode, or tomorrow night. It's still every Tuesday and Wednesdays. But thank you for coming in, Press. Best of luck to you. Thank you, baby. I love you. I'll call you in a second. Thank you, Dragon Bolt, Eugene, and Mark. And Sensei for coming in. Also, Gaming Z and TJ. Thank you for sticking around for 50 episodes of MLB 20. I'll see you guys back here with MLB 21 either Thursday or Friday. And I'll see you guys back here tonight on either Valhalla after cheerleading, or I might be spending time with my pun during the time being. If not tonight, guys, tomorrow night, Assassin's Creed Valhalla will have an hour and 35. Alright, guys, you guys have a good morning. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. Take care. I'll see you guys tonight or tomorrow night for Valhalla for an hour and 35. And until then, have a good morning, and I will see you guys in